After February 24th, 2023, did you ever go back and live at the house on Stablebrook Way?
Yes.
Who lived at the house with you after you were able to go back to the house?
At that point, it was only me, Brendan, and Valerie.
And when you returned to the house, what bedroom did you stay in?
When we first returned, I stayed in my bedroom, my upper bedroom.
Did anyone stay in that bedroom with you?
Yes.
Who?
Brendan.
And did the two of you ever move into the master bedroom?
Eventually, yes.
Do you recall when?
I would say maybe.
Don't guess. Do you recall when?
No.
Okay. When you came to live in that house before February 24th, 2023, when you first arrived in October of 2021, who lived in the master bedroom at that time?
Christine and Brendan.
And where did you live when you came in October of 2021?
I had my own bedroom.
And where was that bedroom?
It's on the same floor as the master bedroom and Valerie's bedroom.
And did you hang anything up in that bedroom? Did you make it your own?
Yes.
What'd you put up?
A Brazilian flag, some pictures on the frame. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And did anyone else come to live with you in the house on Stablebrook Way after February 24th, 2023?
Well, Brenda's mother was mostly staying with us. And a few months after, we moved his grandmother down from New York to live with us.
At that point, Juliana showed me quite a few screenshots of her dating app. I believe it was Hinge, and the people that were in the Hinge app all had similar names to me. Their names were Brendan and Brandon and Brennan, and these were people that she had matched with on the app.
And so, and how did it progress from there?
She was making quite a few jokes about it. We'd spent maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours talking about some random things, but also about her dating history. During this time, when she was talking about different people, she was described people that she was interested in, people that were taller, people that were older, and it appeared to me that she was, along with the photos, the screenshots that she had shown me of people that she had matched with, that she was basically describing me. Also, I guess when we were having this conversation, we were sitting at the island in the kitchen, and she scooted her seat closer to mine a couple times.
All right. And juror number 9, you were the foreperson in this case, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And are these the verdicts of the jury?
Yes, it is.
And are they unanimous?
Yes, it is.
Would either side like the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 2. Juror number 5.
Yes.
Juror number 9.
Yes.
Juror number 10.
Yes.
Juror number 12.
Yes.
Juror number 19.
Yes.
Juror number 22.
Yes.
Juror number 25.
Yes.
Juror number 28.
Yes.
Juror number 32.
Yes.
Juror number 34.
Yes.
Juror number 37.
Yes.
Thank you.
The court does find that the jury verdict is unanimous at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, this completes your service in this case, and I know I speak for everybody that we thank you in this difficult case for all the time and attention you've taken to it.
A former IRS agent catfished a stranger to his house using his wife's identity, stabbed his wife to death, shot the stranger twice, then kneeled over his dying wife's body pretending to save her while their 4-year-old sat in the basement. And yesterday, a Virginia jury gave him life in prison. Brendan Banfield, 41, was convicted of 2 counts of aggravated murder. The evidence that destroyed him, his own au pair and mistress, Juliana Perez Magalhaes, who watched him execute the plan and testified against him in exchange for time served. She admitted they created a fake profile on FetLife pretending to be his wife Christine, lured a stranger named Joseph Ryan with promises of violent sex, then murdered both Ryan and Christine on February 24, 2023. How does a federal law enforcement officer convince his 23-year-old lover to help stage a double homicide? This is the Brendan Banfield verdict. Subscribe to Crime Shadows to see how an affair turned into a life sentence. Christine Banfield was 37, a pediatric intensive care nurse, married to Brendan for nearly 20 years with a 4-year-old daughter. She had no idea her husband was sleeping with their Brazilian au pair. Digital forensics revealed that on February 20th, 2023, Christine's laptop showed her logged into work at 11:07 p.m. 24 seconds later, activity on FetLife began under the username Anastasia, the fake profile Brendan and Juliana created. Christine's sister said they spoke 3 times a day. Their last conversation ended 90 minutes before Christine died. Brendan worked as an IRS special agent. He taught Juliana how to shoot his personal firearm. The affair started in August 2022. Juliana testified Brendan repeatedly said he wanted to get rid of his wife, but couldn't afford a divorce. Prosecutors showed the jury photos from October 2023, a framed picture of Brendan and Juliana on the nightstand in his master bedroom, the same bedroom he'd shared with Christine. But Brendan testified he'd had multiple affairs throughout the marriage, and so had Christine. He claimed this affair wasn't going to change his marriage. So why risk everything? According to Juliana's 2-day testimony, Brendan meticulously planned everything. They created the FetLife account together, but only posted when Christine was home, so her digital footprint would match. They messaged Joseph Ryan, 39, pretending Christine wanted rough sex involving knives. Ryan showed up thinking he was meeting a willing participant. Instead, Juliana testified she watched Brendan stab Christine multiple times with the knife Ryan brought, the knife Brendan had told Ryan to bring. Then Juliana fired 2 shots at Ryan with Brendan's gun, killing him. Their 4-year-old was in the basement during the entire attack. After the killings, Juliana called 911 3 times, hanging up twice before finally reporting it on the 3rd call. When police arrived, Brendan was kneeling over Christine's body. He claimed Christine, still conscious, told him to apply pressure to her wounds. But here's what destroyed his story. Brendan's DNA was never found on the murder weapon. Only Christine's and Ryan's DNA were on the knife. Brendan claimed he'd left for work, and Juliana called him in a panic after Ryan attacked Christine. But Juliana's testimony destroyed that. She admitted they planned it for weeks. She admitted watching Brendan stab Christine while their daughter played downstairs. The FetLife messages only happened when both Brendan and Juliana's phones were inside the house. And those photos of them together, displayed in his bedroom months after Christine's death, looked like they were already married. Juliana was arrested in October 2023 for Ryan's murder. She eventually agreed to cooperate. Her deal: testify against Brendan, admit her role, get time served. She faced up to 10 years, but walked free after helping convict the mastermind. Subscribe to Crime Shadows because cases like this don't stay hidden forever, and we break them down first. The defense called Juliana a liar who made a deal to save herself. They pointed out Brendan's DNA wasn't on the knife. They brought in forensics experts arguing Christine's laptop patterns didn't support the catfishing theory. They even revealed Juliana discussed selling her story to a documentary company. None of it worked. The jury deliberated Friday and returned Monday with their verdict. Guilty on all counts. Brendan showed no emotion. He faces mandatory life without parole. Sentencing is scheduled for May 8th. Fairfax County Commonwealth's attorney Steve Descano said Brendan's actions were monstrous and told reporters, "I hope he thinks about his wife in jail and about what a heinous thing he did." Brendan is being held in Fairfax County Jail awaiting sentencing. Juliana walked free after her testimony, though she faces deportation to Brazil. Christine's family stayed mostly silent, devastated by the betrayal. That 4-year-old, now 7, will grow up knowing her father murdered her mother. Joseph Ryan's family said they finally have justice. Could anyone have seen this coming? Co-workers described Brendan as professional. Neighbors said the family seemed normal. Christine's sister never suspected anything. No sentence brings Christine back. No verdict erases what that little girl witnessed. But this reveals something terrifying. The people you sleep next to can be plotting your death. A decorated federal agent spending life in prison for a murder so calculated it took 3 years to unravel. An au pair who traded testimony for freedom after participating in a double homicide. A 4-year-old who lost both parents in one day. And Joseph Ryan, who thought he was meeting someone for a consensual encounter and walked into an execution. This case closed yesterday, February 3rd, 2026, and almost nobody else is covering it yet. That's what Crime Shadows does. We bring you cases while they're still unfolding, the ones too twisted to believe. Subscribe to Crime Shadows and hit the notification bell so you never miss the next case that'll make you say what the actual F*CK just happened.